This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello YouTube peoples, welcome to another Ducky panel episode where all the drama, news and entertainment of Minecraft come to light. We have a huge episode today, one filled with drama and one sure to create some more. Everything we have today comes direct to you via screenshot proof itself, but let's get into it. With me today I have my co-host Wolf Sniper.
Hi. I'm scared. It's my first time on the show.
No, yes, special guest star co-host.
Before we start off with today's main stories, we have a quick word from our sponsors, Minecraft Bread.
Yes. And so we're back. For days I've been fielding comments by a Mike on my episode 1 of the Ducky panel on the YouTube channel. Some I had admittedly removed from the channel as I had sort of perceived them to be hateful and harassive of a personal nature. In this first screenshot from Mike, it's the actual comment section of episode 1, the screenshot is. At the end of the comments here you see Mike referring to a conversation, and you'll see that very same conversation shortly. The following shots, the first shows comments that he's made, the very same of which that I did remove. The second shows outright abuse, of which I won't repeat because it's, it's just rude. You can read it there. Third, I believe, was another attempt of abuse, but he's missed a few letters there and sort of failed, but I can only assume, so, but yes, I still reported it anyways. Mike then goes and decides to move on to my Skype. Clearly you can see him paste me a conversation which presumably was directed at me anyways, but perhaps this maybe could show us that, the whole conversation was prearranged, planned beforehand. Mike then goes on to tell me when the next Ducky panel episode will be, the very same episodes that I run, but okay, and who will be on it. I then go on to tell him how exactly the episode will be run and who is actually in fact welcome. To have people on speaking about a time they themselves were not there for is pointless and a waste of your time as viewers and mine for presenting it, really. I basically tell Mike this and bid him farewell. He of course didn't agree, but by now I actually had someone far more connected to the whole thing. I had Ipaddos himself contact me via my Skype. I'd also like to mention that the very same Mike, aka Joe, has also applied for a gym leader membership title on the DuckyGirl World servers, the Pixelmon Server, and as we can see on the screen now, he's applied for grass bug gym leader levels 15 to 20, and he submitted that on January the 21st.
I'm pretty sure we were all tired of Joe at that point.
Kind of, yes. Mike, aka Joe, yes. Somewhere around the middle of Mike's rants, Ipaddos had begun his conversation with me. Upon his order of add me and my not so compliant response, Ipaddos instantly turns hateful and aggressive. Ipaddos then goes on to say that we keep posting about him on the website, the very same website used for 3 DuckyGirl World servers, money exchanges via purchase and donations, and help also welcome new players to keep them up to date with what's happening in the game. This is also the same site Ipaddos himself has just recently left abuse on, and you can see that now. Screenshot 2, yet again more accusations of lies. A reminder of 90% 95% of the things revealed here at the Ducky panel come via direct screenshot evidence. The camera doesn't lie, so apparent proof of any of my husband Charlie wanting to take iPad's server down is kind of, well, ridiculous. But okay. You know, apparently the Pixelmon updates and plugins information shared on forums are also not proof enough, but this child seriously does think that we'd waste time and effort on childish mean things. But okay. Screenshot 3 again has iPad telling me what is apparently to happen next on the panel, and when the next panel episode will be. The next screenshot, I remind iPad how Charlie came to the panel of his own accord. Why does iPad need his following, this mysterious 4? iPad tells me he can copy anything from us, as we apparently copied from him. He then attempts to somewhat try and belittle my parenting skills. I'm really not sure where he was going with that, but apparently can I not handle 4 kids? Perhaps I could have responded better. I don't know. Maybe I should have, but I was frustrated. But really, inevitably, it is the truth. iPad responds with me apparently being addicted to viewers. But personally, really, I wouldn't call it an addiction. It's YouTube. It's really what YouTube is for.
I mean, you can look at everyone else, like, not to give a shout out to anybody that's high up there like PewDiePie, but the amount of viewers he has, come on, guys. He deserves them, and he's not addicted to them. You get them if you get them.
Exactly.
So
it's YouTube.
Yeah, it's the whole business, and people do it for fun. Just don't bitch about it.
Totally. So, yes, Wolf was gonna lead us into an ad break, but that's good. We'll go there now. Yes, we'll be right back.
Okay, and we're back. I had to use the bathroom. Ducky was filling us in about what was seemingly a very busy and sociable morning. Ducky, you left off with a conversation with iPad, owner of the InkedEye server. What happened next?
Well, actually, PCzilla happened next. Towards the end of iPad's convo with me, PCzilla, who I believe is admin of InkedEye server, started their own convo with me in Skype, choosing to do it in a rather respectful manner, taking a different approach. PC comes off really very respectful indeed. Since PC has been respectful, I am too. There is no need to start being rude now. I try explaining myself and Charlie. I am being 100% honest when I do so. PC then tries to send me something, and due to me not accepting his earlier friend's request on Skype, they don't come through, so I then add PC in good gesture. I pause now to show you a series of screenshots given to me by PC at this time. We see a chat going backwards and forwards. It's controlled via the control panel, apparently. Whoever it may be shows up as guest, clearly, in every shot. Clearly they do have an issue there with people and people of the server, but in no way do I see really how this is proof. PC states differently, stating that obviously it's DJ. But again, I don't really see how. It doesn't say his name. It doesn't say anything at all that leads to DJ at all. Clearly PC is bothered by what's really happening to the server he's a member of, but again, repeatedly telling him I don't see how this should involve Charlie or myself, I begin to see the whole convo as rather pointless, without factual information to back up the claims. Reminders that slander and defamatory accusations that consist of no truthful evidence is against the law, and bullying, be it physical, mental or cyber, is really not looked at kindly by authorities anyways. And with that said, I sort of bid PC goodbye, and he did me the same, respectfully, and the conversation virtually ended.
So that basically summed up your morning, fielding arguments and the usual accusations. It seemed a little bit that each person was slowly working their way up towards you in terms of friendliness.
Well, yeah, they all just sort of, they came at me with a different approach. I had iPad being so aggressive, and then I got PC being really nice, and then it's like, what? It was amusing. And, in saying that, after getting such aggressive responses from the others, I did really, honestly, truly appreciate PC being so respectful about it. But I'm honestly not sure if that was real or what. I'm confused. But yes, that basically did sum up my morning until Charlie handed me what I do happen to consider some of our best, most intriguing, most puzzling, and surprising pieces of information.
And what was that? Because I only understood half those words.
Yes, there were quite a few. Well, basically, these are conversations between iPad and Charlie himself. Screenshots. Viewers, I was quite shocked, but not shocked, if that makes any sense.
Nope.
As I have always known what you're about to see, but honestly never really thought that we'd be able to show all of you and 100% prove it. But anyways, screenshot 1 here, we see iPad is seen to ask Charlie for help with staff of the InkedEye server at this time. He apparently struggles with managing them, speaking with them, so he then asks Charlie to bring it to staff for him. Number 2 shows iPad's thanks, and then apparently how he feels things should be said. It sort of does puzzle me at this time. I mean, if he can write it, why can't he say it? But okay. Charlie is asked to assumedly reword it, correct the grammar, and then deliver the speech. At the bottom, we clearly see Charlie say he is busy with a customer, so he obviously can't jump to that order at this time. The third, now we do seem to get a little interesting. iPad asks Charlie if he can hack Instagram accounts, then revealing a name of an Instagram account and a series of commands that he'd like followed through. Clearly, Charlie is otherwise occupied, apparently playing GTA 5. Yes. Number 4, again, can Charlie hack someone's account for iPad? Charlie says no. Should iPad spy on his staff, he questions, and then again with another IP of someone for Charlie to crash for iPad. The 5th, iPad now discusses a well-known hacker to most social media sites, known as Trojan. Charlie agrees that yes, he's also heard of him. iPad apparently wants to enlist Trojan to hack for him. He does seem rather excited.
Sounds a bit evil.
A little bit.
Also, forgive me, but how many are there screenshots?
Well, of iPad?
Well, overall right now, because
Well, there's quite a few, to be honest
I'm
with
glad
you.
I have coffee then.
Yes. Yes, me too. It's just surprising, really, after all these things that have been thrown around, but, that these are coming to light, but okay. Continuing on. iPad then gives Charlie a name of probably some poor innocent girl or boy for Charlie to hack if he wants. This one, a different screenshot. I'm not really sure quite what to make of this. It almost seems to sort of come across as a hint for more money. I'm not honestly sure. But here we see them conversing about the payment of the InkedEye server. iPad seems concerned, possibly even hinting, like I said, for more money. He certainly appears persistent on the subject. The second, there is more payment talk, where at the bottom we see Charlie work out his share of what he should be paying amongst at the time, I believe Charlie said there were 3 owners. And iPad's response was, that should be enough. What else was he expecting? More money or more than Charlie's share?
His love.
Admiration. Another one. Here, iPad again asks Charlie to hack a player. We see that player being Toxic Lava. He then asks if we are retarded due to hiring a Mr. Darkover123 on the DuckyGirl World main server, which we did do at the time. iPad then calls me stupid for doing this, which is just lovely. Charlie is then asked by iPad to put someone's PC down, meaning, of course, could Charlie once again hack and details for iPad. Why? Because iPad is annoyed.
Perfectly good reason.
Totally. Yes. Apparently.
No sarcasm at all.
No. The next one we see, someone is pissing iPad's friend off. So, of course, again with the same question, can Charlie put another PC down? So, viewers, what do we believe now? What has that information and previous information from earlier today and information previously on panel episodes 1 and 2 shown us? We have a 32-year-old businessman, father of 3, being accused by a 16-year-old child and his groupie following of all the things we've just basically seen the same 16-year-old try to inflict upon innocent other players, staff and members of his own server. Not very trustworthy, to say the least. We're going to now bring your attention back to the first screenshot shown today, where it basically states that I'm supposed to be intimidated by conversations that were kept, the very same conversations I've just shown you via my Skype chats from PCzilla, from Mike, aka Joe, and iPad himself. So clearly I've got them too.
And we here at the Ducky panel are only interested in the facts. You may have your own opinions, but we have the facts. Those involved are more than welcome to contact Ducky panel. Those not involved and are only interested in factless and rumor-igniting gossip will be ignored.
Yes. Now, with all that said, that's it for another Ducky panel episode for today. Be sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook and everywhere else. And thank you to my special guest co-star, Wolf Sniper.
Oh.
And until next time, that's goodbye from me.
And me.
Yes. So, till next time, bye-bye.
Doo-doo-doo.